Well, my name is Mike Cruz, and I'm running for the county board here in District 15. And I want to thank all of you, my friends and neighbors, for coming out here today. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my campaign. I am deeply rooted in this community. My family has lived in this community for over 50 years. My grandparents owned and operated a small business here. My parents made their home here, and I was born and raised here. I'm a proud graduate of Southeast High School, go Spartans. I earned an associate's degree from Lincoln Land and a political science degree from UIS. And folks, that's the reason I'm seeking this office. Not because I'm a politician, not because of the party leaders, but because I have a commitment to this community. And I feel that running for this office is a way to give back to a community that has given so much to me and so much to my family. In this campaign, I've walked a lot of neighborhoods and knocked on a lot of doors and spoken to many of our friends and neighbors, and I continue to hear the same things again and again. People are tired of a government that operates in secrecy, tired of not knowing who our representative is, and tired of having their concerns ignored. My opponent has been in office for nearly a decade, and during this time, he has voted to cut the funding for the Sheriff's Department, cuts that have threatened the jobs of our deputies. He has cut the drug team. He has cut the warrant team. And now we have nearly 4,000 unserved warrants and countless drug dealers on our streets. My opponent has also voted to cut youth services. He underfunded the adult probation office and threatened layoffs. And folks, I realize that these are difficult times and some sacrifices must be made. But when you sacrifice public safety, when you underfund youth services, when you underfund existing infrastructure needs, and then you turn around and you vote for a pay increase for yourself and your fellow elected officials, you spend more than $600,000 on a new bike trail, and you place a moratorium on a job-creating and revenue-generating project here in Sangamon County, you have shown where your priorities lie, and they're not with us here in District 15. These are serious times for serious people, serious elected officials that have some solutions and priorities that start with the people that they are elected to serve and not the party leaders. We are a community. These are our neighborhoods, our homes, our friends, our families. And when I'm elected, it will be my obligation to represent your interests and your priorities on the Sangamon County Board. And some of those priorities include bringing back an open and honest government back to this district and back to the county board. Those priorities include properly funding the Sheriff's Department so we can keep our communities safe for our families. Those priorities include ensuring that you're accessible, because simply put, my opponent has become complacent and he no longer effectively or efficiently represents the concerns or the views or the priorities of the people that live here in District 15. When I'm elected, I will. I will, because I will be accessible. And accessibility is not only the hallmark of my campaign, it is my promise to you, it will be my promise to my constituents when I'm elected. And I firmly believe if we continue to work together like this here today, we're not only going to win this election, but far more important than winning any election, we're going to make this a better county for our families. This is a serious time for serious people that care about our neighbors and our priorities. My name is Mike Cruz, and with your help, I will be your next representative on the Sangamon County Board. Thank you. And before I leave the microphone here, I got to thank Helen for opening up her backyard. I got to thank Marcia Weary. Mr. Hofstadter's in the back. We got a lot of good friends and neighbors here too. And I got to thank Kristen DeCinzo for showing up. She's going to be our next circuit clerk. So thank you, folks. Thanks for coming out.